But how we could get or retrieve any information from other forms? It is actually very simple. As an example, inside of user form 1, I add a label, and yeah, the text is anything it is. I want to change the background color. Back color, let's say blue to be obvious. And in user form 2, I want to make, let's say, text box. And by clicking on this button, I want to set the background color of this text box from user form 1 label. It is very simple. I double click on my command button and just add the user form name here first. I say textbox1 dot back color equal my label is inside of user form 1. So type it user form 1 dot. Now as you see we have label 1 dot back color. So instead of typing label 1 dot back color, I referenced this label is inside of user form 1. Let's run the program from first. Okay, this is blue. Next. And by clicking here, there it is. I get the background color and use here. And as I mentioned before, when you're unloading, every data from the current form gonna lose except the initialized before running code like this color. For example, this time I want to, by clicking here, get the transform any text here used inside of second text box. So I say textbox1 dot text equal to user form 1 dot textbox1 dot text. But note that because by clicking on the next, I set onload me, allow me to run it. I say test, next. And if I click here, actually because the text box unloaded, it is empty and nothing gonna show. In this case, you might need different. Instead of unloading, you could actually hide it to preserve the temporary data. So I say me dot hide. And as you know, hide actually won't unload and remove temporary values. Now if I run the first and type here test, next, although you won't see the form, still it is inside of RAM memory, and if I click command button, there it is. I get the value and still it is exists here. Why this one already removed? You know that because on the second button here on the form 2, I written unload.